And today is Friday, which means...
Cheat day!
Dirty, rotten cheetah!
Cheat day taste test.
Stick this in your mouth.
What do we got today?
We got some holiday themed treats today.
Holiday themed treats. Okay. It
So
looks
we
like
have
pills and water.
Well, if your pills taste like jelly beans, then I am jealous.
Or are these Jelly Bellies?
These are Jelly
I
Bellies.
love
These
Jelly
are
Bellies.
pumpkin pie Jelly Bellies.
They smell sweet.
They do kind of, right?
They don't smell of anything particular, but that
And
doesn't
then
mean anything.
to pair with that, we have a Winter Spiced Cranberry Sprite.
That smells Spritey with something more.
It's a limited edition lemon lime flavored soda with other natural flavors. Winter Spiced Cranberry.
Okay, so presumably like some cinnamon nutmeg experience.
Yeah, I think so. And actually, it doesn't really say on here. It just says the Winter Spiced Cranberry. But it doesn't tell you what other...
Cranberry. Yeah. Okay, so
No, they don't want to get too specific.
I guess maybe I do smell a whiff of cranberry, but that makes sense. It's a holiday themed experience. What are we starting with?
You know what it smells like to me? It smells like ginger ale. It smells like clear ginger ale to me. I think there's it doesn't it? It feels like there's a ginger vibe happening there. Where do you want to begin? I
don't care.
Go where you lead.
Let's start with the food. You want to start with jelly beans?
Let's start with the Jelly Bellies. So I am not a big jelly bean fan in general. They're not my favorite kind of candy.
Yeah.
So I think it's a texture thing.
Okay.
But I'm in. I'll try anything.
So these
once.
are supposed to taste like what now?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. The thing I know about Jelly Belly is that they taste like what they purport to be, usually because the thing that they purport to be is actually in them. So unlike perhaps our next experience, the beverage.
Right. Well, because I read the ingredients on the beverage and it didn't say nothing about it didn't even say cranberry.
But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some actual ingredients in the Jelly Bellies.
Would you like me to read you while you chew?
I'll put some in my mouth. Holly, feel free to join me.
I mean, here are the ingredients: sugar, corn syrup, modified food starch, 2% or less of the following natural and artificial flavors, color added: yellow number 5, yellow 5 lake, red 40 lake, and confectioner's glaze, beeswax, and carnauba wax.
Definitely
wax?
Definitely tastes like pumpkin pie.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
It's decent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely get a little cinnamon right there in the front.
I always trust, and you can taste some ginger.
Yep. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a ginger flavor.
I always trust Jelly Belly to have a good flavor profile.
It is kind of magical the way that they do that. Like that buttered popcorn, I can never believe. Like, how do they do that?
These are actually kind of good. I wouldn't probably go to town on like a bag of these, but like if they were in a candy dish and I was passing through, I would grab a few and go, oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it's good. I think for me, the jelly bean thing is a texture thing. And even though Jelly Bellies are superior, they remind me, do you remember like in the 80s? It was in the 80s. They weren't Jelly Bellies, like the generic jelly beans that you'd get that were just kind of meh.
Yes, grainy.
Yeah, I don't like plain jelly beans. I would never buy those.
So
the other thing I love about Jelly Bellies, if you get a bag of mixed flavor, which I usually will do, it slows you down. You don't just take handfuls at a time.
Because you want to taste them individually.
Otherwise you're getting like a weird mix of flavors. So it's easy to like just sit there with a bowl and kind of just onesie-twosies.
Yeah.
So
all right. Shall we move on to our beverage? To our beverage?
Let's cleanse our
beverage.
Beverage.
Okay, so the thing that I think is interesting about this Sprite, this Winter Spiced Cranberry Sprite, is that it is clear, like a regular Sprite beverage.
Yeah.
Which is off-putting when you're telling me that there's a cranberry moment in there, but whatever.
Well, cranberry moment is probably artificial natural flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, Winter Spiced Cranberry, lemon lime flavored soda with other natural
flavors. A hint of cranberry.
Yeah, it's in there, I think.
Got a fruity tang.
Okay. Sip away. It really does smell like ginger ale to me. Does it taste like ginger ale?
No. I don't know how to describe this
Yeah.
taste.
I'm not quite sure what that is.
Oh,
It's sugar.
it doesn't taste much different than regular Sprite to me.
There is a cranberry in there.
Yeah, there's like a fruity.
In the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the kick is all in the back
Right,
end.
there's
There's
a
a
little bit of-
fruity end. Yeah.
There's a little bit of a cranberry in the back of the throat.
Not horrible.
It's not
It's
terrible.
not horrible, but if you said, what is that? I'd have no clue.
Mm-mm.
Like if you're like, here, try this. What does this taste like?
I
I'd be
would
like,
honestly
I
just,
don't know.
I would just think it was Sprite.
I
With,
don't even know if I would think it was Sprite.
Really?
Off the bat. No, it's just like some kind of soda.
Because there's something in it.
Yeah.
I also am not a big lemon lime soda person.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I went through a major Sprite phase in my 20s where that was like the only thing I would drink was Sprite. I was obsessed.
Well, this is sort of like vaguely reminiscent of whatever that holiday punch is, right?
Mm.
Don't you make like a holiday punch
Yeah.
that's like Sprite and cranberry juice?
Mm-hmm. I bet that's what they were trying to go for, like just that in a bottle. But like I said, it's slightly off-putting when it's just the color of Sprite
Yeah.
and it's telling you that there's a cranberry in there.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
You
You
know,
don't feel as festive as the
I'm
bottle
not
would
getting
have
any
you feel?
festiveness out of there, but I would drink. It's sweet water. I'd drink
Right?
it.
Just for funsies?
Yeah, well, what about you, Colleen? Since you're the Sprite aficionado out of the three of us.
Honestly, it just doesn't taste much different. Doesn't taste different enough from actual Sprite
Okay.
for me to care. Like,
All
I'm
right.
not like, oh, I really love that. You know, like how Schweppes does like different flavored ginger ales?
Mhm.
And those are great.
Yeah.
This is just like, well, I might as well just have a Sprite. It
Yeah.
just tastes the same.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's rate these on a scale of 1 to 5 Cobras, which is how we always rate our Cheat Day Friday options. How about the Jelly Bellies?
I mean, I'm going to give this on a Jelly Belly scale, like in the bowl. If I were, I'm not going to fish these out, but I would give it a solid 3. It's like right up the middle. It's a good Jelly Belly.
Mm.
It's got the actual purported flavor, which
Mhm.
of the holiday flavored things we've tasted doesn't always come to pass. So I'll
Mhm.
give it a little bit extra. So 3.
Holly?
I'm going to give it a 2.5. It's
Perfect.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm going to give
Fine.
it a 2, and not because it doesn't taste like pumpkin pie. It does, but just because I'm not a jelly bean fan.
Yeah, sure.
So I would say if you don't love jelly beans, don't run out and get these.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the Sprite? The cranberry, hold on, the winter spiced cranberry Sprite.
That I'm probably just going to give a solid 2.5 because like if it was my only option, I would drink it. It's not bad.
No, it's good. Holly?
2.5.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 3 because it's fine, but it doesn't bring home what I want, what
All
it
right.
promised on. Didn't
Decidedly
deliver on the
meh
promise.
Today.
That was a meh cheat day. Well, you win some, you lose some. They can't all be Magnolia Bakery banana pudding.
Oh my God. If only.
When we come back on the Colleen and Bradley show, we've got celebrities behaving badly. We call them
D-bags!
after this on myTalk 1071.